is up, my fellow Yeets? So it's been a little bit since I've done a video. It's been actually about a month. So I thought, and it's also been a long time since I've done a random topic video. And I just wanted to get back to that classic formula. I am kind of getting tall, so, you know, I can kind of bump my head on this thing easily, but, you know, I kind of just gotta deal with that. I mean, I really don't know where else I could film this thing and sit down at the same time. Is that, no, okay. I feel like this makes it worse. Okay, we're gonna try maybe moving it back. Would that work? Let's see. Let me just get around. That can, I mean, maybe just a little bit closer. Perfect. Okay, so let me get back up there and then there. Finally, now we can finally talk about our favorite after-school activities and sports. After-school activities and sports. Oh god, it's a little bit tilted. Oh my god, this is triggering my fake OCD. Sorry, why do I keep climbing up here and climbing down? I don't know. You know, jumping up from here is very dangerous, but I do it anyways. Yeah, since now you kind of got past the video thing, let's just get right to the topic. There's a question. What is a sport? We know it's a game that we usually play with other people and have fun playing it, and just sometimes it's even competitive, like sometimes it's war. Okay, but anyways, but that means basically anything could be a sport. You looking at someone could be a sport. I think we need to make staring contests a sport. It has to happen. But anyways, I feel like this is too far away. Whatever. I'll figure out something. Okay, but this you're gonna have to deal with this for a little bit, okay? Because I am getting too tall to sit on this bed, okay? So, I don't know, okay. But, I was starting to get involved in sports and after-school activities right around the beginning of 5th grade. That spring, I played my first year of soccer. It was a rec team a rec team, if you don't know what a rec team is, it basically is where you it's basically where you don't have to try out for a team and you're just put on a team. So, yay. I'm sure a lot of people have been on rec teams, maybe even some of my viewers, but rec teams, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just like, you didn't really try to get on them. So I played on this rec team for about 2 years until the 6th grade. But then kind of track took over the spring season in 7th grade, so I don't know, it just kind of happened. All 3 years in the fall I've been doing cross country, and it's a fun sport. If you are good at endurance, you should do it. And really, you don't even have to do anything. Honestly, you don't have to do anything in order to get into cross country. Because really, it's just like a fun sport. You don't even have to be fast. I mean, sure, people want to be fast, and yeah, my best time was a 15:49. A 15:49. If you think that's fast, I want you to, the door is there. The door is right there. If you think that is fast, the door is there. But also, and that really was a big accomplishment for me. I went from going from 21 minutes, which was my 6th grade time at the beginning, to 15 minutes and 49 seconds. That is a 5-minute improvement, and I felt great after I figured out that I was good finally. But it's been a really fun 3 seasons with those 3 seasons, and I just really liked cross country and the people in it, and it was just fun. But chill is something. But also track was something I kind of didn't like. Track just was like a worse version of cross country. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't terrible. I don't know what to say, but it's like it was a mediocre sport. I've been in it for 1 year, in the 7th grade year. That was the first year I stopped doing soccer, so that happened. And that day, I kind of just didn't like it, but I didn't not like track. I mean, it was more of like the 2 events that I always kept doing were the 800 and the 1600. So those 2 events really just kind of were my thing. You see, the 800 was 2 laps around, so it's pretty easy. Just sprint the first sprint the first 200, then just run the next 400, and then sprint the next 200 to get through. But the mile, which also is a 1600, was basically a little bit harder. In the mile, you have to do 4 laps, and the 4 laps felt like forever. When you're on, I know 4 laps around a pretty small track doesn't seem that much, but it's actually a lot when you go actually do the race. You see when you cross that finish line, you are hyperventilating. If you don't know what that basically means breathing very, 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 very high. There's some pretty good stuff there, but yeah, it's not that easy, trust me. But I did eventually get a 6:59, and I was proud of that. I mean, under 7 minutes, that's good for me. I think my best time on the 800 was a 3:28, so I guess I got under 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I mean, I got half of my... I mean, if you do the math, I got almost half of my mile time, so basically that was a good time if you think about it. Just good time with the math. Yeah, I remember it was really fun. And the 8th grade year, I had a friend doing cross country with me too, so it was pretty fun to just run around with him and just like do stuff. A tradition we always do with the cross country kids is always we have like this momentum, like, so you know, like this, like we have like the trails, and then like near the trails we have like we have the trails behind our high school, and near the trails we have this like momentous thing. We have like this thing that like it's like a statue thing. We have like a thing that we like put like sticks in, and then like that's like what we do each year. So I missed out on it 1 year, so I just put like a tennis ball in there with my name signed on it. So yay. Yeah, which I think I deserved my own name on that in that podium thing, because I'm the best kid on that team. Just joking. I'm terrible at this sport. Please don't do this to me. But that sport was very fun for me. And I remember one time I was at a race, and I just kind of started playing Mine Diamonds. You know that memed song that everybody talks about? Yeah, I started to realize as kids, and so the kids were running past me because there was a race going on as I was playing it, and so I was like, and so to my friend, I'll just call him Mac, I guess. I was just like, hey, what do you think these guys are thinking? Because if you think about it, the song My Diamonds just has a lot of screaming. So, like, if you think about it, each person is hearing one different pitch of scream. And now that I think of it, it's like, basically they're like hearing bloody murder every time they pass me. They're like, what the? Oh God. Like, it's like, they don't know it's My Diamonds. So, like, they're just hearing bloody murder screams, high-pitched. It's basically like it's basically like if, like, I started to see it from their perspective, and I asked him that, and he was like, dude, they're just seeing high-pitched screams, and I'm just like, I know. And literally, like, this is like, that was like so funny. But later this year I've been trying to get involved in a whole bunch of clubs. The play, which I did last year too, so yeah. The play, which, if you don't know what a school play is, my God. 10 minutes already? I've been talking about this for 10 minutes? My God. Well then, I'll just keep it going, but, you know, there is one more story I have for cross country, but I don't want to share it. Maybe later. You know, I'll share it once I get out of high school, okay? That will be another random talk video right after I get out of high school. No, I'll include that in my school part 8, which will be right after I get out of high school, so perfect. Sorry. I have a little bit of cough, but whatever. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yes, the play. The play has been a very fun thing. This year we're only doing a 1-act play. Last year we did a 2-act play of the Grimm Brothers fairy tales. I actually really liked that one. I was 4 characters in that play. I was Hansel, Rumpelstiltskin, 2 of my favorite fairy tale characters, but I was also Walt, which is apparently a witch's son. I think it's like the witch from Hansel and Gretel's son. I don't know. But then, I think the last one I was Harold. He's basically just the announcer at Cinderella's ball. So I was 4 characters, and I think I did pretty well at all 4 characters' roles. And the 2 shows, I wasn't nervous at all. I was just like, that's my time. And I was just like, literally like, beaming out there. Just like, literally like having so much fun out there. And I think the funnest thing was playing as Rumpelstiltskin and Hansel. For Hansel, I had a different voice for every single character. For Rumpelstiltskin, I did a old like voice, and I was like an old person. But then for Hansel, I thought since they were British in the original story, Hansel and Gretel were actually British in the original story. If you did not know, that's a fun fact. But Hansel and Gretel are British, so I thought, why not do a British accent? But I have a terrible British accent. Like, this is my British accent. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, there it is. Okay. Oh, use my Cheeto. Oh, yeah! There it is. Okay, that was it. I have a little bit of something like stuck in my throat. Probably should give some water in order to get through that, but yeah, I'm gonna go start talking about this. My dog is in here. I just wanted you to see her so cute. So I just wanted you to see her. So yeah, little dog. Hello, hello, hello. All right, I gotta get back up here because yeah, that's. I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer in because yeah, I realize you really can't hear me through all that, but yeah, there, perfect. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, right, the play. Yeah, and then for Walter, I just did my normal voice, and then Harold, I did a hyped up voice. Now, for my British accent, it kind of sounds bad, but it also sounds like a little kid. the British accent, so I was like, perfect, because Hansel's a little kid. So yeah, kind of just happened. But this year, I'm actually, we're doing The Wizard of Oz as a lead scene. It's basically Dorothy takes a different path. So I'm Hansel again, which Hansel and Gretel are in this story somehow. That cough will not come out of me. Anyways, oh, I think I got my brother's cough. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Okay, but anyways, so I'm keeping the British accent and I'm keeping my character, so perfect. I have like 10 lines in the story now. So it's a one-act play though, so granted, probably expected, but yeah, I should probably do a video when I have a cough. I'm smart. I'm actually not that smart, okay? But, yeah, I've also been getting into a couple clubs. Gamers Club is something I really love. It's basically a club where you just game out with friends. I've been playing Smash a lot there. I'm thinking about actually bringing my Sega Genesis Mini there. But, I've been really playing Smash a lot with my friends there. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's a pretty good game. I don't have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate actually, but you see people there do, so that's my one way to play it. So perfect. But for Super Smash Brothers, but for other clubs, Art Club is one that I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to urge my mom to get it done this weekend so she can, you know, like, so I don't have to like not get into the club, because oh, I gotta remind her about that today, whatever, but I'm trying to guilt my mom into doing it so I can just kind of like go into the club, because the spots fill up quick and there's only 2 sessions, so yeah, but it's a pretty fun club, so I hope that my mom changes her mind and lets me get in. So yeah, that's my video on the after school activities, I guess. After school activities, they're always cool, they're always fun, they're always nice, they're always cool, they're always, yeah. After school activities and sports, I've had a good life with them. I hope you had a good life with them. Tell me about your life with sports and everything like that down in the comments below. And then, yeah, basically, so, yeah, that's basically it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, don't sleep with turtles, ever.